Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. The beginning of this video takes me back to the videos I did at the beginning of the year last year around March when we rearranged the entire upstairs of our house and moved the boys into a room together and the girls got their own rooms, and now we're just like sprucing up the boys' room. Nothing crazy is changing. I just wanted to break up all of the green in the room and add a little bit of white to brighten up the walls. So that's what we're going to do today. Do some new decor as well, and we're going to clean the downstairs. I'm going to sand the pew, and I'm going to do a grocery haul in this video too. So lots of cleaning and organizing motivation. So I'm so happy that y'all are here with me, and thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. That just means so much to me.
Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free. Won't you come and breathe the open skies? Come now, come listen to the melody. Slow it down, put yourself at ease.
So I did make some signs for the boys' room, and my intention was to hang them above their beds. But once I got them up, I didn't really like the way that they looked above their beds, and they were kind of just the wrong sizing. So I found these letters from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just spray painting them a matte black. I think these letters were maybe $2 each or $2.99 each. And so it was super affordable and just a fun little touch. And so you're going to see as the video goes on that I'm going to hang them above their beds. But I end up moving them a little bit later on to lower than where I initially hang them. So I'll show you how I update things as I go. That's how I am. Honestly, it takes a while for me to look at something and say, you know what, that's exactly how I want it. I feel like it takes weeks, and then I look at it and I don't like it again. So I don't know if you're the same way when you decorate, but it's just everything seems like it's always just a work in progress.
When the heat be rising, we still gliding. Nothing's gonna change how we feel. It's so wondrous.
And while those letters were drying outside, one of the few days that we've had without rain in a very long time, we have had so much rain. I know that's just a side note, but I mean, I'm thankful for it because the grass is growing and the flowers are staying alive and all that, but man, it's a lot. Anyways, I was coming up to straighten up the boys' room a little bit, but I really wanted to get started on painting so I could get it done. I don't know. Sometimes I have trouble prioritizing which to do first because I don't really like to paint if it's a messy area, but I want to make sure that I get the painting done and the cleaning's not as necessary. Okay, I have so much more cleaning in here to get done and move on to the painting. But before I forget about it, I wanted to show y'all the details of their bedding because I showed this to y'all in my last several videos and I got lots of questions about it. This is the beddies. Obviously, you guys know I'm the biggest fan of them ever. But some of y'all who don't have them wanted to see them more up closely and know how they work. So it's basically, this is almost like a mattress pad that you would put on. So that's how it fits over. And typically you just put it over your mattress. But I stretched it and I put it over their mattress and their box springs, which I didn't do on my girls' beds. They have beddies too. But I didn't want their box springs to show, and I don't have like the bed skirt down there, and I didn't really want a bed skirt, so this works out really well. But it just unzips all the way around. It's especially perfect for kiddos, at least I feel like it is. And on the inside, they have either the minky option or just the cotton. My girls have minky. They love to snuggle and stuff. My boys are warm sleepers. Like, they get hot in the night. So we just did the cotton. But I mean, making their beds during the daytime is so easy. Making their beds after they get up for school is so easy. Here's a better look at the sheet on the inside. It is so comfortable and soft. And then that's what covers them up. And then my boys like to be zipped in at night. That's how they sleep. They're comfortable like that. This one is the Luxe line. This is called Tweed About It. My girls have different ones that I've shown y'all before, but they have so many different cute colors and patterns on their site. So I'll leave it linked for y'all. If y'all have any more questions, obviously leave them down in the comments, but it's my favorite bedding by far. And I have a code, I believe it's Joanna, and it's 20% off whatever you get on the site. Such a great deal. They also have sales from time to time too. And each of the bedding is handmade. I think it takes about 8 hours to do each one. So they are made with love and they are well worth every single penny.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled, tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to.
I'm pretty sure all of the ceilings and the trim in our house is Sherwin-Williams Bright White. This is actually Sherwin-Williams Snowbound. Well, it's the Bear paint from Home Depot, but they color matched it. And it's so similar to the Bright White because I really didn't even have to be too careful when it was like butting up against like the two whites together. So it's really similar, but I would say it's not nearly as stark white as Bright White is, but I loved the way that it looked on here. And I don't know, I'm not really a fan of like the all white look for me and my style. I think it's great for other people, but I don't think it's something that would go with the type of vibe that I have, and I like a ton of pops of color. So I know there's not really a space that I want in my home to be all white, but for this wall, it is insane how much this brightened up this space.
There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. Perfectly opposite. We're perfectly opposite. Perfectly opposite. We're perfectly opposite. And there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel
I am not fancy at all when I'm painting. Like when I'm caulking an area, I will just fill it in with my finger. I do go back over and sand the areas because that has helped so much in the past. I didn't used to do it, and I noticed how much of a difference it makes to sand over the area that you caulk once it's dry. But my biggest thing that I try to make sure that I don't do is spill the gallon of paint all over the carpet, because I have done that before and it leaves a horrible stain and it's not fun at all to clean up. And I'm just apparently the clumsiest and don't pay attention when it comes to paint. So that is what I was really trying to focus on. I look back so many times to make sure that I wasn't about to kick it over, and I had to cut it out a ton from all of this filming.
Wanna say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, make it count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all we got, yeah, we try.
This for sure took 2 really, really good coats of paint because obviously I'm covering up a pretty dark color, but this paint works so well. I think it's the Behr Marquee, and we ended up doing not flat paint, but I think maybe eggshell is that the finish that we got, just so you can wipe it a little bit, but I knew that this wasn't really going to be touched that much because it's above the boys' bed, so it's not a high traffic area. I didn't need it to be super shiny or anything like that.
Side by side, but things don't get better. You get big.
And I guess I didn't film it, but I did go back in and go over where I cut in across the ceiling. One more coat on top of that because it definitely needed it. But this is my favorite part of the whole process. Peeling the blue tape away is so satisfying, and it also means you're done, which is great. Most of the room is still a wreck, and I need to put the paint up for sure. But not gonna lie, I am pretty proud of the way this has turned out, especially considering I just put up the blue tape. It's gonna have a hard time focusing. And I eyeballed it to make it straight, and it's pretty straight, but I'm still gonna add the strips right there and the words. I'll probably have to do that tomorrow because we have to get to wrestling and tumbling tonight and then still do dinner and all that.
I know we get it all, we got it. Try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better.
Tackling this mountain of laundry in the kids' laundry room, I typically try to stay as on top of laundry as I can with them just because they're wearing a bunch of outfits since they're in school. And I really haven't struggled that much with it, which is very, very surprising and unlike me. But I try to do at least a load a day. And then if I miss a day, the next day I try to do at least 2 loads and that type of situation. A lot of times I'm really just backed up on getting the clean laundry where it needs to go. I truly enjoy doing laundry. It's one of my favorite chores to do, but it just takes up so much time. So I typically do it maybe after the kids are in bed or something and just listen to my favorite YouTube videos or just listen to some like praise and worship music, just whatever I can do to like get me in the mood and help me to zone out so I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing.
Living life like a high life. Everything is just top notch. I can make it to the finish line completely effortless. I can see you on the seaside, straight back like a dry one. Let me know what you're thinking of when your eyes are closed. I need to find out what's hiding underneath, 'cause I got some questions that you got the answer to. Holes in your walls, so
I'm folding these PJs separately so I can remember to give them back to my friend. We recently went to her husband's parents' pool. I think it was on Labor Day actually, and afterwards I didn't even really think through having a change of clothes for my kids because we just thought we were going to be playing in the pool all day and it ended up raining. So the only outfits they had there were 5T PJs, and I think maybe one of them was 6T, and Max had to wear it, which he is tall. I don't know if y'all know, it's like he's almost 7, but he is super tall for a 6-year-old. And it was such a crop top on him. My friend and I could not stop laughing. I mean, he was even laughing too. But anyways, I was thankful we had dry clothes and they were clean and ready to give back to her. And now it's time to move on to finally sanding this pew. So if you guys don't know, I bought this off Facebook Marketplace years ago. I knew that I wanted a pew in this little area of my house, and I believe I bought it for around $100, and the man delivered it to me. It was so wonderful because this thing is so heavy. And if some of y'all are watching me right now thinking, why in the world would you be sanding inside? You are out of your mind. Yes, I am a little bit out of my mind, but Mark and I were doing everything we could to avoid moving it because we almost blew our backs out last time. And y'all know my shoulders, a ticking time bomb. My hip has bursitis. I really didn't feel like throwing my body out of whack. But after the first, I guess like the initial go over of sanding just the top layer off, I realized that this is definitely a mistake to be sanding inside. And Mark and I moved it outside, which was crazy and not fun, but we did it, and I can't wait to get it just done and move back inside because I think it's gonna look so good.
Questions that you got the answer to. Holes in your wall, so I know something's going on. So hear me say, your influence, my power, baby. Only a matter of time before you're mine. Before you're mine. Before you're mine. Triple A, credits alright. Hang up the phone and let your heart break. Only in LA, 24 twice. She's on the phone, but she's staying on Wilshire Boulevard. Old dreams dying hard. He wants you to return this love. Breathing in the dark, weightless, working hard. He wants you to return his love. Now he's bleeding, diamonds on you.
By the way, we are getting back to the boys' room. It's just this is how I work. I'm all over the place starting projects, probably when I shouldn't be starting projects, and getting distracted super easily. But that's just how it goes, and I appreciate y'all just loving me for me. But I did come back up here because I wanted to get the wood strips on the wall, which ended up super, super, super frustrating me. Something so simple. You would think it would be so simple, but the walls are slanted. Well, I guess the ceilings are slanted, and it's not at the same angle, and nothing's even in our house whatsoever. So I was about to give up and just throw those wood strips across the state of Georgia. But Mark came in and did them for me, which was wonderful because I just was not in a state to be doing them at all. And I found just a random strip of wood that's from the boys' train table to kind of put these letters up here and lay them out how I think I'm going to want them, just so that they're pretty level. I put them up with painter's tape, so nothing about this is permanent up on the wall. I just wanted to see how they would look. And like I said, I ended up moving them further down, which I don't think I show here, but I will definitely show y'all the next time I show their room. And I do love these letters on this wall, but I think they need something else with it. So I'm kind of wondering, since the letters are further down now, if I need to put maybe a picture or two over top. I'm still trying to kind of think that through. I've struggled the most with their room and the direction that I want it to go in. And every time I get on Pinterest to look for inspiration, I can't ever seem to find anything that I like. So that is why it's taking so long to get anything done, because I just haven't really been feeling inspired with their space.
One more time. Let's throw right. It's birthday throw
They're
right.
gonna be like, why is your hair so messed up? Y'all, when I say I was grumpy on this day, I was so grumpy. And you know, you just have those days sometimes. You can't always pick it up when you're filming that I was just grumpy, and I was. And Mark always comes in and tries to make things way more lighthearted. This also was the day, I think the day before my birthday maybe. And so he just started doing things to me like he did to the children, or still does to the children, which is basically throw them all around and have fun. And at first it wasn't working. I was like, stop. And then I ended up just laughing because he's so ridiculous. But he does make me laugh, and he does do everything he can to cheer me up even when I'm super grumpy.
Leave us till tomorrow, so I'm
I've tried to start a new thing for me over on Instagram, which is just like a pick-me-up type of situation on Mondays, because I love Mondays, but I know a lot of people don't. And I just leave like a question box and tell people to leave their Venmo, and I will send them money for coffee or, you know, a lunch or just a little treat or something on me, just to say thank you, first of all, for being part of my channel and my Instagram, but also to just say we're in this together and share the love a little bit. So I would love it if you guys would come over and follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Not just for that, but just to get to know me a little bit better, and I can get to know y'all a little bit better too. But this is the progress of the boys' room. So I would say this is like not the finished product by any means. Like I said, those letters are different than they are right here. But I do really, really love the wall. I love the white and green together. And I love how their beds look for sure. I ended up coming out here late. It's raining. That's the sound you're hearing, but I came out here late and worked a ton more on sanding this pew. It still has a ton left to go, but it takes a lot of work, and honestly it's a huge project, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Our rug for underneath that table is supposed to be here today, which is exciting, except the weather's a little gross. But all that to say, my kids are at school right now, and I'm going to tackle in here. It is a mess. It kind of feels like a construction zone because I brought in the sanding stuff, crumbs all over the floor, but I've been going in and out of that door. I did get a haul from Costco, so I'm gonna show that to y'all. And I wanna get this kitchen cleaned up. We finally got our dishwasher kind of working. Mark and I worked on it, and now it at least drains the water. So we've been able to use it again, which is wonderful because the dishes were so backed up. But I'm gonna get this straightened up and show y'all what we got from Costco.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same.
I'm not really doing a video dedicated to fall decor or anything like that on my channel, but in every video I will show more and more pops of fall and just the stuff that I'm bringing out to decorate my spaces. I don't go super crazy with fall, other than the fact that I do have about 40 million pumpkins. I just love pumpkins so much, and I love all the fun colors that they have at Target and Hobby Lobby, and they even have some cute ones at Walmart too. So I'm not buying anything new for fall, but I am pulling out what I had from last year and just putting it in different areas of my house than I had it in last year. And then it kind of just feels new.
I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, 'cause
All right, there's still a lot of chaos going on down here. I brought in some of the fall stuff, but I figured I would go ahead and show y'all this before I put some of it up. I did get a bunch of stuff from Costco, but there's some stuff we've already dug into, like our milk, and I went ahead and put some meats in the freezer, and blueberries from yesterday, and Go-Gurt. So this is just some of the stuff I left out, and then I went ahead and pulled some of the cold stuff out because I want to get that prepped and move this to the other fridge and the other freezer. So anyways, here we go. So I got some bread. This is our favorite bread that we use for basically all of our sandwiches. It tastes so good. some more bananas. You guys know we love bananas. Some of these tortillas. I mean, we love tacos and stuff, but I love making my scrambled eggs and wrapping them in a tortilla. Got some Pringles. The boys were into these, but I got 2 things of them because they go pretty quickly. We use these for school lunches too, and then snacks after school. Got 2 pineapples. We're going to the lake this weekend. I was thinking about using these for that. And then we have some apples. My kids love apples. We've gone through a bunch lately, especially with them being in school. Some more oranges too, which is another favorite around here. I did get more of the big bottled water, which is just really convenient when we're out and about on the go. My kids typically use their cups, but we have these for the just in case. And a big thing of ham. I've just been craving ham. We always get turkey, so I wanted to mix it up and do ham this time. Got some red grapes and some green grapes. I need to get these washed so we can start eating them because, well, we really never let fruit go bad because we eat it so fast, but sometimes if I wait until late to wash them, then they don't taste as good as if they're fresh. So got some more Pirate's Booty. My kids love this. I don't really like these. Do y'all like Pirate's Booty? I think they taste kind of weird. Got some more Cheez-Its and some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is a favorite, as well as the Little Bites muffins. I know a lot of this has sugar in it. Mark and I are trying to figure out better things to give them in the morning, but sometimes you just reach for what's easy. I got a big thing of Cokes. They didn't have Dr. Pepper for some reason at Costco when I ordered these. Some more Premier Protein. I got some of these. I like to eat them just like this, and then sometimes we put like cut up cheese sticks inside and then dip it in marinara, and that's always good for like a dinner idea or easy lunch idea. Some more of these like little chicken chunks. These are good. Max loves them. So I got some more. Some Belvita. Did I already say that? I don't know. More breakfast stuff. Nutri-Grain, Cheerios, and then this variety pack for school lunches. Some more applesauce that Max loves. And then this little guy sitting here. This was actually from Target. Kate and I got that the other night when we went out, but I thought he was so cute. It's gonna be a little part of our Halloween decor. But anyways, this is what I got, and I'm gonna put everything away.
I feel my heart is going full speed. I can't control it. Can't keep up with the rhythm of it all. Is this all an illusion? 'Cause I'm getting deluded. Can't keep up with the rhythm of it all. I gotta figure it out right now. 'Cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me.
It seems like every single school afternoon after school when the kids get home, it's a little bit crazy because they come in telling all their stories from the day, and then we get snacks and all that. Tuesdays are our super busy extracurricular day, I would say. We have chorus for Ava, which is right after school, and then we also have tumbling and wrestling. So we divide and conquer, Mark and I do. And then Wednesday night we have church, and typically it's all 6 of us going, and Ava brings a friend, and a lot of times Kate brings a friend with us too. But for the past few weeks, Mark hasn't been able to go, and for the next couple weeks he won't be able to go because he is finishing up his master's degree, and he's in his very last class right now, but they just happened to meet on Wednesday nights. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays both feel a little bit crazy for me, but I just happen to be filming this on a Wednesday, and while I was organizing all the groceries, I was telling the kids, like, hey, make sure you'll do this, grab your stuff for Joanna, let's make sure we have what we need to head out the door. And so it might seem like videos are calm, not that my videos ever seem calm, but you never know what is going on in the background. It might be a mom barking at her kids to make sure they have everything they need for the evening. I wasn't barking, but you know, it's like things have to run on a pretty strict schedule here or else we go crazy.
So far, feel this is so new. Gotta find my devotion to stay true, so I can be in all this for you. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me. I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from me.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you let me down.
We had just had a guy come out to give us some quotes for some stuff that we want built on the outside of our house. And he just happens to be a family friend. So I was talking to him about the electrical issues we've been having. And he literally looked at stuff for about 5 seconds and he fixed everything. Which, in my defense, I mean, he was laughing at me because y'all know, I mean, I'm not an expert at all when it comes to anything electrical, but I can typically get in there and figure it out if it's something pretty basic. And so he was like, okay, well, let me show you what I did so you'll know for next time. And as he was doing it, I seriously said out loud and in my head, that's what I did. Like, that's literally what I did, and it didn't fix it. And then he went and did it, and it fixed it. I don't understand. And I felt really dumb, but it's okay. At least we didn't have to pay somebody hundreds of dollars to come out and also tell us that we are really dumb. Not we. Mark didn't even really look at it. It was just me. And I don't know. I can figure some stuff out, but you win some, you lose some, I guess.
The way you let me down. All my time. Oh, don't try. I don't like all the things you do.
I almost forgot to show y'all our mostly stocked up pantry. I know a lot of y'all have mentioned before that you really like to see like the after shots too. So this is what it looks like, and I truly do love having it stocked up. I also appreciate you guys so much for being here, and if you are still here and have stuck around for the entire video, would you leave me a comment and let me know that you made it all the way into the end? It just means the absolute most to me. I hope that y'all have a wonderful week, and I cannot wait to see you back here for my next video. Bye guys.
Oh, don't try.